Well, the garbage time bomb that Bengaluru was sitting on has exploded again. The villagers in Mandur who had agreed to tolerate the mess for a year have started protesting as they did not see any concrete action taking place to clear the mountain of garbage in Mandur. No waste is being allowed to be dumped in Mandur by the villagers. District in charge Minister Ramlinga Reddy, Arvind Limbavali, City Mayor Katte Satyanarayana and BBMP Commissioner Lakshmi Narayana were growled by the angry locals and driven out. They tried to convince the residents about the Palike's commitment to process the waste accumulated there but failed. They are now holding a meeting at the zonal office to resolve the issue. My colleague Harish joins us with all the latest updates. Well, Harish, what more can you tell us?
Well, as we speak, as you rightly mentioned, there is a meeting going on at the Mahadevpura BBMP zonal office where everybody, City in Charge Minister Ramlinga Reddy, you have Katte Satyanarayana, the Mayor, as well as Arvind Limbavali, who is the MLA of this area. All of them are huddled up in a meeting. Remember, just a few minutes ago, or perhaps around 30 minutes back, we saw this ugly scenes outside the gate of the landfill here in Mantur, where the residents made sure that Ramlinga Reddy and others stay there for a few minutes. Remember, they had gone in to inspect, they had gone inside the landfill, and when they were coming out, that's when the villagers decided that they will get out the minister, ask him to get down and give an explanation or give an assurance there itself, and that's when things went out of hand, and the police had a hard time making sure that they can drive away the villagers and make way for the district in charge minister as well as the mayor. Remember, this has been on for the past few years, but in the last 1 year it has intensified. The BBMP took 1 year's time from the villagers stating that they will make alternate arrangements, but they have failed to do so, and that's the reason that yesterday also there was a notice issued by the KSPCP, and now the villagers are saying enough is enough, we cannot take it anymore, and that's the reason they are going ahead and protesting. And now they are claiming that although the district in charge minister assured them that he will come back inside the village and talk to them, that hasn't happened, and nevertheless the villagers are still going ahead with their protest. They are saying that if they do not get any word from the minister by the end of the day, they will not allow any trucks tonight to go and dump garbage at the Mandur landfill, Nishita.
And also we understand that the villagers are now seeking a solution. They are seeking some promises that can be materialized. So any such concrete measures being promised to the villagers by these officials who are coming in?
Well, there has been no assurance. Remember earlier in the day when Arvind Limbavali came in, he had a hard time because the people took against him. They said, we have elected you for 2 times and you haven't done anything for the village or anything to the area. You have been instead of supporting us, you are supporting the BBMP. So he had a hard time convincing the villagers that he is speaking to the BBMP and trying to get a solution for this. But really, the kind of mood that villagers of Mandur are in, they are saying that they will not accept any kind of assurance. All that they are looking forward is a complete closure of the landfill, because earlier, as well as I mentioned, roughly around 1 year back, they were given assurance saying that there will be no dumping of garbage in the next 12 months. We will stop it gradually. The number of trucks that are coming in will reduce, but it's still the same. Roughly around 400 to 500 trucks come in every day to dump garbage, and the BBMP's promise of setting up plants elsewhere and biomethanization plants elsewhere across the city hasn't materialized as well. So the BBMP is also left with very few options, Nishita.
Right, and also we understand that since they are taking on the officials now, and we have seen such an incident happen in the past, the last time too, when the villagers at Mandur had stood up against the institution, against the government. They had not permitted any of the trucks to come in, and now added to that, the KSPCB has also proposed the closure of Mandur waste disposal. Are we seeing Bengaluru being severely affected in the next few days? Will we see garbage on the streets like how we had seen a couple of years back?
Well, that is a serious possibility at this juncture if you consider the kind of circumstances that are, as you rightly mentioned, the Pollution Control Board has almost shot a or it hasn't given an order as such, but it has given a show cause notice to the BBMP demanding why the Mandur landfill should not be closed because of violation of several environmental norms, and why a criminal case should not be lodged against the BBMP officials for this failure. At the same time, you have villagers who are stating that they will not allow any truck to dump garbage starting today. Remember, the garbage is dumped later on in the night, so they are saying today, this evening, we will not allow any trucks to go in from the village and reach the landfill. And also the KCDC plant that was working, which was the second source of landfill for the BPMP for dumping garbage from the city, is also shut down after a local MLA over there, Bomnalli MLA Satish Reddy, opposed it, and nearby residents also opposed it. So technically the BBMP doesn't have any other garbage dumping site or any other mechanism to deal with the kind of garbage that Bangalore generates, Nishita.
Right, and also, are we looking at the situation getting out of hand, getting volatile? We understand that a few of the protesters are even threatening to commit suicide.
Yes, earlier in the day we saw those ugly scenes where few villagers who were holding a poison bottle or a pesticide bottle said that they will commit suicide if there is no solution for this, if there's no permanent solution for this, stating that if the state district in charge minister doesn't assure them that this landfill will be closed, they will go ahead and commit suicide. That's the reason you still see hundreds of villagers who have gathered over here. Although the district in charge minister and the mayor have left from the spot, but they have decided that they will be here, they will protest and make sure that there is a solution for this entire issue, Nishita.
Right, Harish, stay with us. We'll come back to you for more details. Let's quickly listen to what a few of the protesters had to say.
ಸರ್, ಏನು ಇನ್ಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು, ಮೇಯರು, ಉಪಮೇಯರು, ಕಮಿಷನರ್ ಎಲ್ಲ. ಈಗ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಮ್ಮ ಮುಗ್ಧ ಜನರು ಹೋರಾಟದ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಅರಿವಿಲ್ದಂತ ಜನ ಹೋರಾಟ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀವಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವತ್ತೂ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋರಾಟಗಳು ನಡೆದಂಥದ್ದು ಸನ್ನಿವೇಶಗಳು ಇರಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಅಂತ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಲವು ಮುಗ್ಧ ಜನರುಗಳು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಳ್ಳಾಟ ನೂಕಾಟದಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗೊಂದಲ ಆಗಿ ಅವರು ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ತಮ್ಮ ಅಭಿಪ್ರಾಯ ತಿಳಿಸ್ತೀವಿ, ನಮ್ಮ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಏನು ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಮಾನ್ಯ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು, ಅದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಗೊಂದಲ ಆಗಿ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ನವರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತಳ್ಳಾಟ ನೂಕಾಟದ ನೋಡಿ ಪೊಲೀಸ್ ಅವರ ರಕ್ಷಣೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕಳಿಸ್ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಮುಂದಿಂದು ಏನು ಅಂತ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಹೋರಾಟ ನಿರಂತರವಾಗಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ನಮಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕಸ ಬರಬಾರ್ದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಲ್ಬೇಕು, ಈ ಕಸ ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು. ನಮ್ದು ಎರಡೇ ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್, ಒಂದು ಬರಬಾರ್ದು ಕಸ, ಒಂದು ತೆಗಿಬೇಕು ಕಸ.
ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನ ನಾವು ಒಂದು ಸಹಕಾರ ಕೊಡಿ ಇದು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಕಸ ನಿಲ್ಸಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೋ ಒಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಶಾಂತಿಯುತವಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ. ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆಗೆ ಬಂದ ನಂತರ ಇಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಡಂಪಿಂಗ್ ಯಾರ್ಡ್ ಹತ್ರ ಒಂದ್ ನಿಮಿಷ ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ವಿ ಗ್ರಾಮಸ್ಥರು. ಆ ಡಂಪಿಂಗ್ ಯಾರ್ಡ್ ಹತ್ರ ಹೋದಾಗ ಅವರು ನೋಡಿ ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ನೋಡಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಇರಕ್ಕಾಗ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನಾಕಾರರು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ನಿಂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ಸರ್, ಇಲ್ಲ ಒಂದು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅವ್ರು ಒಪ್ಪಲಿಲ್ಲ. ಒಪ್ಪದಿಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಜನಗಳು ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಜೀಪ್ಗೆ ಕಾರ್ಗೆ ಅಡ್ಡ ಹಾಕಿದಾಗ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾವು ಬಂದು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮುಂದೆ ನಾವು ಪ್ರತಿಭಟನೆ ಸ್ಥಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ನಾವು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗೊಂದಲ ಆಯ್ತು. ಗೊಂದಲ ಆಗಿದ ತಕ್ಷಣ ಪೊಲೀಸರ ಮುಖಾಂತರ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ತಳ್ಳಿಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಮಾತಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಮಾತುಕತೆಗೆ ಬಂದವರು ತಪ್ಪಿಸ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಸಚಿವರು. ಇದು ನಿಜಕ್ಕೂ ಸಚಿವರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಮೇಯರ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಇರ್ಬೋದು, ಶಾಸಕರು ಇರ್ಬೋದು. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಜನಗಳಿಗೆ ಏನ್ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ಲಿ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದಿರೋದು ಏನಕ್ಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಬಗೆಹರಿಸಕ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ.
ನಾವು ವಿಷಯ ಕುಡಿದು ಮಂಡೂರು ಗ್ರಾಮಸ್ಥರಲ್ಲ ಪ್ರಾಣ ಬಿಡ್ತೀರಿ ಏನೋ ಏನೋ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಾರ ಅಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳು. ಕಣ್ಣ ನೀರಾಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಟ್ಲಾಗ ಕಡಿದು ಮಾನ ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ವಿಷ ಕುಡೋದೊಂದು ಇಬ್ರು ಕಾಯಿಲೆ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್. ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಇವಾಗ? ಯಾವನು ಬದುಕಿಸ್ತಾನ? ಸಿದ್ದರಾಮಯ್ಯ ಬಗ್ತಾನ, ರಾಮಲಿಂಗಾರೆಡ್ಡಿ ಬಗ್ತಾನ, ಮೇಯರ್ ಬಗ್ತಾನ. ಅವ್ರು ಐಸಿ ಒಳಗಿರ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾವು ವಿಷ ಕುಡ್ ಸಾಯ್ರ ಏನ್ರಿ ಇದು? ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಯಾಯ ಇದು? ನೋಡ ವಿಷ ಕುಡಿತೀವಿ, ವಿಷ ಕುಡಿತೀವಿ.